Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets, checking out some more beer from Krecher. And that is how you pronounce the name of this brewery, not Krecher, as I said in my first little showcase of this brewery. If you guys haven't heard of these guys, they're from Norway, and they're, the people actually behind a very famous Norwegian brewery called Cervisium. It's Ellen and Martin who helped found Cervisium, basically were founders. And they're off doing their own project now because there was some, differences in terms of how they thought the company should be run, Cervisium. So they ended up doing their own thing and started Krecher. And it so far has been pretty good. I mean, it's been mainly IPA and smoothie sours. I think they've only done 3 beers prior to this, which was the ones that I tried. And then they just released these 2, which they sent over, which is awesome. So thanks a ton for the beer, guys. This will be fun to try. It's another smoothie sour, but it's also double IPA. And as you guys know, I'm usually not the biggest fan of smoothie sours. I get why they're popular and everything. It's just something I never buy myself. But we'll check it out anyways. So thanks a ton to Ellen and Martin for the beers. Let's see here. So we've got 2 cans. We got the Jagged ROTT SNARE. Amazing name. Which is a fruity sour, as it says, or a smoothie style sour with mango and passion fruit. And then we got the Insidious EMBER GOLEM, which is a double dry hopped double IPA with all Citra goodies. We've got Citra Incognito and Cryo and all kinds of stuff. I think it's, yes, regular Citra Incognito and Cryo. And this, they also say, is a lighter carbonated smoothie style sour. And I don't know why that is, but they say that online. So you could also kind of see it when you poured it out. It looked creamy and everything, but it wasn't like foaming and stuff like that. And I think it's hard sometimes to carbonate these really thick smoothie beers because the way the CO2 travels, through the liquid is much, much slower than in like a regular beer. You can feel it in the mouthfeel and stuff like that in beers like that, or just see it when you pour it. Like at first it doesn't look too bad, and then slowly a head just starts to generate on some of these smoothie sours. But I think we should start with the smoothie sour because it's the lowest in ABV. This is, 6%. So pure is a color that you associate with mangoes. It is orange, not a lot of head, fairly thick looking. Let's check out the aroma. Yeah, it smells like mango, but for some reason I'm getting something that reminds me of fresh tomato, which is super weird. It's freshly, or not fresh tomato, like when you open a can of crushed tomatoes. I can't get that out of my head now. I think it's the mango. There's a weird mango thing. Maybe that's it. Like lately we've been cooking a lot of Italian food at home. We've had to go at Neapolitan pizza and stuff and we did pasta today with like just a tomato basil sauce. And like it just smells like San Marzano, like a cross between San Marzano tomato and mango, which is weird. I think it's just a fruitiness thing. And then there's some passion fruit underneath, but it's total fruity, fruit smoothie beer galore. So let's try it. Cheers. Yep. It's pure mango. But it's really legit mango flavor. Nice tartness on it. Like almost like if you have a mango that's slightly underripe, almost like a green mango thing, but it's not like peppery or spicy or anything. It's a smoothie style sour. It's lactic, which is nice. That's a big thing for me. Like with these, like if I have to enjoy them, they have to be like a little bit sour. Not scraping, but a little bit. It shouldn't just be like a fruit smoothie. And it is like lactically sour with a lot of mango. It's just a hint of snappy tart passion fruit, mostly just like big, slightly underripe, but also there is also a bit of overripe mango and almost like a mango candy thing. Or not candy maybe, but just like dried. Like you can get like those dried mango pieces. I think I enjoyed the other smoothie beers more from them. It's a nice beverage though. But again, it's probably not something I'd pick up myself. I will say though, it's nice that it's not like this just crazy thick, uber fruity, crazy smoothie sour. There is somewhat of a light kind of beery flavor to it, which I enjoy. Like it's slightly malty. Also some sweetness, but again, there's a lot of fruit in it. But I'm really looking forward to this one. This is exactly 4 weeks to the date when we're drinking it. And this is, as I said, double dry hop with Citra. Everyone's favorite hop, at least a lot of people. 8% alcohol. And the single IPA was really good from them. So let's see what we think of this one. Pour is a very nice color. Golden orange. We'll just switch glasses here. Yeah, it looks pretty much what you expect from a New England IPA. Hazy, white head. Let's check out the aroma. I think I have an oxidized can. I'm getting like a really sweet, slightly cloying malt aroma, more so than any hop character. It's a huge like malt thing, and there's like almost like a tea leafy hop character for me as well, which is something I associate with like older beers. But it's super fresh. Interesting. Let's try it. Let's try it. Cheers. Yeah. I think it's starting, like, there is an oxidation showing. It has like that dusty, papery, almost sherry type vibe. It's not a lot, but it's there, and it's like a huge sweet malt profile. It's not like huge exploding bright hop flavor as the first one, Phantom Resonator, Phantom something. That was really nice. It just tastes a bit like there's something on the way, like not totally there. There is definitely some juiciness, like some overripe fruitiness. But I'm just getting like huge caramel, sticky malt. And then like usually like that's not something you find in beers like this. And then on top of that, I'm also like, yeah, all that sticky sweet malt. There's like a slight off papery, carpet, almost like sherry thing. And you really smell it, I think, much more than you taste it. It's just like much sweeter on the taste than like really hoppy. I think it's also a really yeast-centric beer. Like there's a huge yeast profile. It's like lots of sweet overripe fruit, like tropical fruit, maybe mostly stone fruit, like peaches or something. I'm not sure if that's going somewhere. I think I'm not gonna rate that one, to be honest. Like, it tastes like it's just started to oxidize or something. The cans were also a little bit soft. I don't know if, I don't know how canning's done at the brewery and one of the contract brew at, but I have to give my honest opinion on what I have in the glass. I think this might be going somewhere, but I know these guys can make awesome beers, and the first set of beers I got from them were really nice. I actually didn't think that, but I prefer the Smoothie Sour over the IPA. That is interesting. I never expected to think that. It's interesting how that reminds me of tomato. It's odd, but it must be the mangoes. I'm 100% sure it's the mango puree. I can't see what else it should be. I don't. Is there a tomato off flavor in beer? I don't think so. These guys know what they do. They've been in the beer scene for a long time. So, and again, like the first 3 beers they released were pretty damn good. So yeah, I'm not gonna rate the Insidious Golem just because it seems like it's going somewhere in terms of an oxidation. And for this one, I mean, it just tastes like a smoothie style Berliner Weisse, or just smoothie style kettle sour, or whatever you want to call it. But I did also prefer the first ones over this. So it's not terrible. It's not a bad beer. It's a decent beer, but it's like probably like a 3.5, 3.75 for me on Untappd. So like a 86, something like that. It's pretty decent, but it's just usually not my preference of beer, and I just enjoy the others more. So again, 100% honest, as always. I know these guys can do awesome stuff, and I know they have done awesome stuff in the past as Savisium, and the first beers they did were really good. So I'm still really excited to see what these guys have to offer. And yeah, that's just how it is. Always honest, guys. I have to be. That's just how it is. So, and it's just too bad. I think it's just a case of an off can with the IPA. That happens to the best of all brewers once in a while. So that's how it is. So if you guys had a chance to try either of these, either the Insidious Ember Golem or the Jagged ROTT SNARE, let me know what you thought of them. And as always, comment, subscribe to the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And thanks a ton to Eden and Martin for the beers. And I want to say cheers. And see you guys in the beer review.